Okay, so we got a clothes shop immediately right here. Let's have a look. Welcome. If you'd like, check the items at the back of the shop. Okay, so variety of caps. Okay. We've got a bunch of logo caps. We've got an orange knit cap. An aqua camo cap and an outdoors cap. Well, I'm not really looking into doing too much in the old fashion scene right now. But if I start getting an absurd amount of money, then maybe that will change. But in the meantime, let's just keep on exploring and... this must be the town sign. Santalune City, a traditional city. Not gonna lie, that's a bit of a boring tagline, but never mind. Walking through tall grass is great fun. All kinds of Pokémon jump out at you. Indeed. Right, I'm guessing it's someone's house, and as always, I'm a Pokémon trainer, so I'm allowed to wander into everyone's house. If you love your Pokémon, even if it changes its appearance, you'll stay connected with it. Let's see, you and Fletchling are just getting to know each other. Yes, I think that's how I put it. Yeah, well, we only just started this adventure, so that's to be expected. When a Pokémon is evolving, and you don't want it to, try pressing the B button. It surprises the Pokémon and makes it stop evolving. That's evolution cancellation. But to be honest, I very rarely do that. I just want my Pokémon to evolve regardless. Unless I'm looking for something specific, but not often that happens. The gym leader in this city is the fantastic photographer, Viola. I'll have to go find some bug-type Pokémon if I want to have any of my pictures displayed in the gym. Okay. There are so many great gym badges to be earned here in the Kalos region. Do you want to hear about them? Sure, why not? Well, you know what, let's go for the bug badge. If you have a bug badge, I mean, that's just confirmed that the first gym is indeed a bug-type gym. If you have a bug badge, then Pokémon up to level 30 will obey you without question. So you're just going to say pretty much the exact same things, although actually we could see. So, Cliff badge, that potentially sounds like rock or ground, probably rock. Rumble, maybe fighting. Plant, well that's got to be grass. Voltage, electric, fairy, psychic, obvious, iceberg, ice type. Okay, so actually looking at this, Chespin will definitely have a good time in the second gym. Possibly will at least be a neutral option with the electric gym and the fairy gym, and I guess to a lesser extent the psychic gym. Although I can't remember what Pokemon type it becomes when it fully evolves. I can't remember if it gains a secondary type, but we'll find out at some point. Also, I just realised something. I've not tested out Pokemon on me yet, so you know what? Let's go into it. Become even better friends, better pals with your Pokemon. Pet your Pokemon and feed them snacks called Pokepuffs, and you'll grow very close. A Pokemon that likes you will show its affection in many fun ways. Be sure to play with many different Pokemon. You can play these games with your Pokemon: Berry Picker, Head It, and Tile Puzzle. You may also want to try entertaining it by calling its name or making faces. Try many things and see what happens. Play together and earn Pokepuffs. Put Pokepuffs out and nearby Pokemon will come for a visit. Visiting Pokemon may give you decor items or Pokepuffs, so you can have fun decorating with decor items and changing the wallpaper. Okay. Fair enough. So, yeah, let's play with Chespin. There's Chespin. Hey, Chespin. Yeah, let's give you a nice little rub on the head. There we go. Do we actually have... Oh, we do, actually. You probably like a green one, don't you? Yeah. Oh. Bit of a scratching your head there a little bit there, Chespin. We could play a bunch of games. Let's see. Let's go for Berry Picker. Why not? Let's just go on easy for now. Let's see what happens here. Pick berries for your Pokemon. Yep. Okay, so you just drag them down. Okay, that's fine. Seems simple enough. Let's go for it. a Chespin, you want that. You just basically want all the berries, don't you? Although no one's asking for the orange one. What's wrong with the orange berry? Oh, okay, Pikachu wants it. Alright, there you go, Pikachu. You'll have some of those. You can have that. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, sorry, Pikachu. I accidentally let go of the mouse there. Okay, now it's getting a little faster. Okay, now it's getting a little faster. Oh, it's getting faster, and it's hard to try and move my mouse this quickly. No, I missed it then. There you go. Nope, I just dropped it. Does this really do anything? Well, 29 berries. I suppose that's good enough. A berry amateur. Yeah. So I get a bunch of Pokepuffs, so I guess that's fine. You can now access the next rank. Let's not do that right now. But I'm sure Chespin is totally fine with that. Yeah? You're fine with that, Chespin? Well, you know what, seeing as we're here, we might as well try out another game. So, head it. Let's have a look. Tap Pokemon to knock back the balls of yarn. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit odd for me because it's gonna come from the left-hand side first. Oh, and I'm gonna have to try and time it because of the way I got my screen set up. Okay. Ooh, I think I just about... Oh no. Oh, sorry, Pampor. Oh, wait. Why am I pressing... Oh my gosh, okay, I see. Yeah, the problem is, I'm gonna have to try and move my mouse very quickly, so this is not gonna work out very well. There we go. Oh no. No! Okay, yeah, this is a hard one to do with, I guess not. I guess it does actually go towards the side of the screen. Also, is there a bit of a lag or something? I have no idea what happened there. Yeah, that was terrible. I'm not doing that game again, that's for sure. Nope. But we've also got a tile game as well. Let's see, let's see what the tile puzzle is like. Hopefully it won't be as much of a disaster as the headache game. Tap tiles to swap their positions and complete the picture. Tap 2 tiles to swap their positions. Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. So, let's just do that. Let's just get all the corners in first. Where's the other corner? There it is. Oh, wrong one. But you go on the bottom. You go on the top. You're on the side. You're up there. You're... there, and there. Oh. There we go. Okay, well that was a little bit better than the previous game. And you know what? Let's view the picture. Ah, very nice. Well, you know what? It's time to leave Pokémon and me for the time being, and let's continue exploring. You played with Chespin a lot and found a white feather cushion. Okay, cool. And of course now Pokemon and me's been activated pretty much. We can now see Chespin on the lower screen, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's have a chat with everyone. Hello. Pokemon love yummy treats just as much as you or me. I guess so. Have you peeked into that boutique beside the Pokemon Center? They have lovely hats there, you know. I did check that out, but I wasn't really in the mood for a new hat right now. Right, let's see who lives here. Hello. Hi. I'm a real grown-up, you see, so I picked up lots of great balls. Here, Mr. Trader, I'm feeling generous, so I'll share them with you. Okay, I guess that's cool. A great ball is just a really great Pokeball. Get it? It makes it even easier to catch a Pokemon. Indeed it does. I still remember my own first big adventure. I went all the way to the next town with my Pokemon. I heard that wild Pokemon jump out at people. I could still feel my heart racing like it was yesterday. Fair enough. Right, let's see, what else is there to be found around here apart from this really cool fountain, this Roselia fountain. That's pretty cool. Pokemon sure are mysterious. I learned all kinds of things at the trainer school. It was surprising. I bet it was. But this is presumably not the school. This is just someone's house. Also, hello everyone. You there. Were you just thinking, boy, there's nothing to buy at the shops around here? Then get yourself some gym badges. The more you have, the more different things you can buy. Such as it is. Pokemon that you get from trades tend to grow easily and they quickly get stronger, but you know, if you don't have enough gym badges, they might not listen to your orders. Yeah, so beware. If we trade Pokemon, you and I will become acquaintances. So how about it? Why don't you trade a Bunnelby for my Farfetch'd? Sure, why not? I got a Bunnelby right now, so... You know what? We'll trade, why not? We'll do a trade, why not? Beautiful, and let's trade our precious Pokemon to one another. Come to think of it, when was the last time I've ever done like an in-game Pokemon trade in any of my Pokemon Let's Plays? Sweet, got ourselves a Farfetch'd. Quacklin, alright. Take good care of Quacklin, alright. Fair enough. Oh no, wait, I did do a couple of trades in Pokemon Unbound, didn't I? That's right, because I remember a... Oh, what was the Pokemon I got? Oh, it was a Ducklet, wasn't it, I think I got in the trade in that ROM hack. So, let's have a look and see what's going on with Quacklin. Oh wow, I definitely had a good deal, because my Bunnelby was only, what, level 3, level 4, and I got a level 10 Pokemon. Ooh, you know Aerial Ace. Ooh, you know what? You could potentially be very useful against a gym, which is going to be very, very nice. Speaking of gym, this looks like this is the gym. If you master type matchups, then even strong opponents will be a breeze for you to beat. Indeed, so trainer tips, the first Pokemon to be in battle will be the one in the upper left corner of the list. Indeed, that looks like it's the way out of town, but we don't want to go that way just yet. What can trainers do to reward their Pokemon for working hard? Well, I guess just playing with them with Pokemon and me, I guess that's probably the most obvious thing. Also, this is just a random little cafe spot, but there's no way into the cafe. Oh, why can't I go inside the cafe? I really don't know. That's really disappointing, but never mind, let's go. Oh no, wait, this is the Pokemon gym. So what's this? Oh, this must be the trainer's school. Okay, this is the trainer's school. Gotcha. So let's see what we have here, apart from the usual stuff that we already know about. Oh, a new face in town. Yes, indeed. Take this with you on your way. Okay, a bunch of X attacks. And X defenses. Okay, that's fine. Yes, they are for Pokemon battles. By knowing which items to use during the right moment of battle, a trainer can save his or her partner in a pinch. Well, I guess so. You've got your Pokemon holding items like you know what's going on, right? Not right now, but I do know Pokemon can hold items. I just don't have any items to give to my Pokemon right now. Moves have types too, you know. If your Pokemon uses a move that's the same type as the Pokemon, the move's power will go up. Indeed. Type matchups, huh? So, water is good for fire, and fire works well against grass. And grass is strong against water. Right, indeed. So what I've got here, the whiteboard explains Pokemon status changes that can occur in battle. So we just got all those, which is fine. Don't need to worry about that. Okay, I guess the whole board is just literally the same thing. Okay, also anything in the bin? No. I mean, I have to check, you never know. Even if you catch a wild Pokemon, your team's Pokemon will still grow. I know it's because one of my Pokemon leveled up when it was fighting a battle like that. That's good to know. But speaking of battles, I think it's time to take on the first gym. Although, is there anything else around here? Oh, wait, this is Route 22. Where am I going? So let's not go that way just yet. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at the routes. So this is Route 22, which seems like the wrong way because that goes all the way to Victory Road. So that's clearly not the right way. But out of interest, how far can we actually walk down this way? How far can we actually go? Well, there is someone to battle here, so I was going to say we'll go to the gym, but you know what? Might not be a... I was going to say, might not be a bad idea just to do a little bit more Pokemon training, so you know what? I think we will do just that. You know what? We might need a Water-type Pokemon right now. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to switch. So let's just trade up Pampor for a little bit and just see what happens here. I learned all of my Pokemon battling techniques from Viola, the gym leader. Okay, I mean, that's cool and all. Now put that to the test. We've got a Psyduck, okay. Oh, only a level 6 Psyduck, so not going to be the most difficult of battles, so I think we'll be alright. Come on out, Pikachu. Yeah, no problem at all, and you just got hit by the static, so yeah. Sucks for you, Psyduck. And yet you somehow survived that. That's actually amazing. Fire's power is weakened. That's fine because I don't know any fire type moves anyway. So that was just a complete waste of time there, Psyduck. There we go. Easy level up for Pampor. And Litleo. Okay. I wouldn't mind trying to find a Litleo, actually. In fact, considering I'm seeing one right now, I wonder whether we can actually find one in this area. Especially if it can learn some fire-type moves, that'll make things even better for our upcoming gym battle. But to be honest, I've got Fletchling and I've also got that Farfetch, so I think we're going to be alright. Also, this Litleo is a little bit stronger than I thought it would be. Okay. And the effects of Water Sport has faded. Again, that didn't really matter to me, but that's absolutely okay. There we go. 111 experience points. Yes, nice bit of leveling up for Pampor there. There we go. And we defeated Louise. Anything over things to say? Viola only raises the types of Pokemon that she likes. But you know what? It's probably a better idea to train lots of different types of Pokemon to be ready for any opponent. Indeed, that's true. Anyway, oh, we can't get to that item. There's a prickly bush in the way. Okay, we've got an Azuro. First time we've seen Azuro. Level 6, okay. Alright, that's fine. Well, in that case then, let's just use Leah for now. Let's just try and make things a little easier. Oh wow, that hardly did anything. That was kind of pathetic. Alright, I guess we'll just use another Leah. Okay, we're both just lowering our defenses right now, which I guess is fine. Oop, also, I didn't mean to use Leah again. I meant to go to Scratch. Oh dear. Using Splash. That's not really going to help you, Azuro. Yeah, that water gun's not doing anything at all. Right, you know what? I think that's going to be weak enough to catch. So let's just catch you, Azuro. We might as well see what other Pokemon can be found around here. not a lot of experience points. That was kind of a waste, but never mind. Azurill, the polka dot Pokémon. A Pokémon that lives by water. It moves quickly on land by bouncing on its big tail. Yeah, its tail is so big, it's practically the same size of its actual body. That's kind of crazy. Right, I tell you what, let's just very quickly head back to the Pokemon Center, and then we'll see how far we can get down Route 22 before we inevitably get blocked. Alright, back to Route 22. I believe that could be a Pokemon Trainer the battle, but... Ooh, hello, item. Interesting, but I'm going to assume I can't get down there right now. Come on, Goldeen, let's show them what we're made of. Well, thanks for revealing what your team is already. Or at least one of your Pokemon. Goldeen versus Panpour, but again, I'm not going to be using Panpour. Let's just use Pikachu for the time being. Just level you up a little bit more. Especially as you are on the verge of reaching level 11, so that's pretty cool. And this should be a very nice... Oh yeah, I was going to say a very nice, quick, easy victory there for you, Pikachu. Very good. And level 11, which is even better. And Paul grew to level 7. Excellent. And you learned Lick. Mlem. Ooh, Marill this time. Okay, let's just keep battling for now. Let's just keep battling. Let's just keep using Pikachu for the time being. Ooh, okay. You survived that. Nicely done, Marill. But unfortunately, your time is about to run out, Marill, in this battle. And there we go. Ellen defeated. I'm so sorry, I'll get you both healed right up at the Pokemon Center. At least we're only just outside of town, so it's not too bad. I just love Water-type Pokemon. Some of the Grass and Fire-type Pokemon are cute too. Yeah, I mean, have you seen my Chespin? He's a pretty cute Pokemon, I have to say. Oh, here we go. Here's a Litleo. Exactly what I wanted to see. Too nervous to eat berries. I was going to use Lick, but isn't Litleo part normal type? For some reason my brain is saying that Litleo is part normal type, so Lick wouldn't work. Oh dear, this is really not going to work, is it? Pikachu, can you just come out for now? And just hope that Litleo uses a physical attack, so we can get your static ability activated. Ah, it didn't work. Okay. Let's just use Quick Attack. I think we can get away with using Quick Attack. Okay, yeah, we're totally fine. Ooh, you know Ember. Okay, that's fine. Although that's good, actually. The fact that you know Ember is going to really help against this gym. Even though I do already have, like, 2 options already. But you know what, having a Fire-type Pokemon wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So you know what, we are going to catch you. And I'm going to immediately bring you into the team. Oh wow, you broke out straight away? What? You broke out straight away? I am not having that. I am absolutely not having that. That is ridiculous. I cannot believe it broke out straight away. That has to be like a... I don't know, like a 1 in 1,000 chance of happening. That's insane. Okay, I was right, it was part normal type, so yeah, Lick wouldn't have affected it at all. Anyway, Litleo, the Lion Cub Pokemon. The stronger the opponent it faces, the more heat surges from its mane, and the more power flows through its body. Excellent, so we now got ourselves a Fire-type Pokemon, which is awesome. So you know what, we're going to immediately switch Pokemon right now. Well, with my Pokemon switched around, we've now got Litleo, so yeah, I think this upcoming gym battle is going to be pretty easy. Also, okay, these are not trainers. The trick to quickly raising a lower level Pokemon is to keep it in the top left spot in your party, and as soon as you get into a battle, quickly switch it out for a stronger Pokemon. Indeed. I was the biggest fan of Grace, the famous Rhyhorn racer. I even went to faraway regions to watch her races and cheer her on. Well, I guess that's pretty cool. Also, what's this? Trainer tips. In a battle, you can check your Pokemon's moves for details like power and accuracy ratings. Just hold down the L button before selecting the move. Okay, good to know. Also, battle? Battle! Is Pokemon battling just a hobby to you, or do you want to become a pro? Good question, because, well, let's put it this way. I enjoy playing the Pokemon games, but I definitely am not a, you know, a competitive, like battler. Like, I certainly don't do, like, any of the online, like, battles. So, I'd say I'm more of a casual one, despite the fact I've been playing the Pokemon series since the late 90s. Anyway, a Riolu. Ooh, I'd love to see if I can catch a wild Riolu. As soon as I've done this battle, I'm going to check the Pokédex and see whether I can actually find you around here. Ooh, you're using Endure, you jerk. You endured the hit, but that's fine. Just means I had to use an extra attack just to make my life, just to cause as much of an inconvenience as possible. Litleo level 7 already, excellent. I'll be sure to learn from this defeat and improve myself. Good for you. Also, thank you for the money. The Pokemon League is close, yet so far away. Time to put the pressure on myself and my partner so we can challenge it sooner rather than later. Indeed. And also, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted is the Pokédex. Because we've seen a Riolu, so I kind of want to see if I can find a wild one somewhere. Let's see, Riolu. Okay, you're right down here. Can we find you anywhere nearby? Oh, conveniently, on this route. Okay, so I'm going to make this my mission to find Riolu as soon as possible. So you know what, we're going to do that right now. Let's see if we can find a Riolu before I end up taking on the gym. Also, battle? Battle. Alright, we'll do a battle first. You know what this is, right? It's the beginning of a Pokemon battle. Yeah, I kind of know that. I've already done so many of these battles, buddy. Also sending out a Pidgey. Got 2 Pokemon, so this should be pretty low level. Level 7. I think you could take this on, Litleo. Of course you're going to use Sand Attack. And of course, it's already taken effect. You stupid Pidgey. Alright, well, if Pidgey's going to be annoying, then I'm just going to have to unleash the Pikachu. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, Pidgey. Because now you're going to get absolutely fried. Hey, at least Litleo grew to level 8, which is awesome. And Metapod. Oh, this will be a nice easy one for you, Litleo. Should be a very easy one, unless this computer-controlled player actually is smart enough to have Metapod. Oh wait, your Metapod's only level 5. An illegal Pokemon alert. And you know what do we do with it with an illegal Pokemon? We absolutely destroy it in battle. Also, Litleo, you are leveling up fast. I'm liking this. I may have lost, but that doesn't devalue the effort my Pokemon put in. Oh, you know, that's very that's very fair of you, actually. Maybe I should work on training up Metapod and having it evolve. When Pokemon evolve, they change shape and get stronger. Indeed. Another battle? Okay, wow, there's actually quite a few battles around here. Okay, this might take a little longer than I thought. Okay, so we have Mackenzie. Okay, just the 1 Pokemon, so this is probably going to be a pretty high level. Okay, level 8, that's fine. Especially considering I keep forgetting Litleo's already at level 9. Okay, just gonna use agility, that's fine. No problem at all. We're just gonna use up a whole bunch of stat boosting and lowering moves. That's absolutely fine with me. Okay, using tackle, this shouldn't do too much. No, that's fine. Yeah, Litleo is leveling up, well, getting experience very quickly, which I'm liking. I'm liking that a lot. I just love Bumblebee's fluffy ears, so cute. Oh, no, not a battler? No. See the small ledge, you can jump over it for a shortcut. It's one way though, if you jump over it by accident, you have to take the long way back. Okay, that's fine. Well, I know we can't go too much further down here anyway. Yeah, this is like pretty much a dead end, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty much to the Pokemon Center, isn't it? And I'm going to assume I can't go any further, can I? Where do you think you're going? Listen up, taking on challenges may be important. But as for what lies beyond here, you're not ready to tackle that yet. Okay, yep, pretty much at a dead end here, so let's head back, and I think I saw potentially one more person to battle against. Battle? Yeah, battle. I care less about battling than just showing off my awesome Pokemon to everyone. Okay, fair enough. Alright, Elsa. Flabebe, alright. Not gonna look good for you, I'm afraid. Let's use Ember and hopefully have this battle not last too long. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna do much against Litleo, so we'll be fine. I think 2 more Embers should be enough. You're using Vine Whip. Yeah, that's not going to do much against Litleo. But you know what? This should be worth a decent amount of experience points. Yeah, there we go. Level 10 already. Perfect. And we defeated Elsa. Oh no, Flabebe, are you okay? It's all my fault. Well, at least it withstood to my Litleo quite a bit. So, what's down here apart from water? So, I guess there's not much to be found around here. But, does this take me to that item that I saw before? Yes, it does. A super potion. Alright, cool. But I'm not ready to leave this area just yet. Now that I know that Riolu can be found around here, I definitely want to catch one before I take on the gym. But that is a Bunnelby. So I'm just going to focus on seeing if I can find a Riolu before I leave here. Oh, you can find Farfetch'd here. Okay, so in some ways it was completely unnecessary for me to do the trade. But on the other hand, I think it was still worth it anyway, especially as I got a level 10 Farfetch'd out of that. Anyway, still no sign of a Riolu. Well, I've yet to encounter a Riolu, so I'm going to assume it's going to be one of those Pokemon that has a very low encounter rate around here. Which probably doesn't surprise me considering it is a Riolu, but as I said, I'm not leaving this area until I find a Riolu. Oh, hang on, this is a new encounter, a Psyduck, okay. I was going to look for a Riolu, but you know what? I was going to say catch a Psyduck, but I think Thundershock might be too much. What's the worst that can happen? Oh wow, that actually survived. Okay, alright Psyduck, I see, okay. I'm actually surprised you survived that, so you know what? You'll have the honour of being caught by me. But I am still looking for a Riolu. But I did notice I am slowly running out of Pokeballs, so might be worth grabbing a few more. But in the meantime, we have ourselves a new Pokemon. Psyduck, the duck Pokemon. When it is constantly racked by a headache. When the headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. So I've got ourselves a Psyduck, and in all honesty, I think I'd rather use Psyduck over Pampor. So you know what, I'll definitely switch those two Pokemon around when I head to a Pokemon Center. But in the meantime, I'm still going to look for a Riolu. Oh my god, I finally found a wild Riolu. That took about 10 minutes, so I better make sure I catch this. I don't know if I want to risk using certain moves. Let's just use Quick Attack. In fact, I'm actually kind of hoping that Riolu will activate Pikachu's static ability. Oh my god. That's not good. It probably won't, because I'm down to 3 hit points. Yeah, not looking good, is it, Pikachu? So maybe I might want to take a chance. I mean, should I try using a Pokeball, or should I just try weakening you just a little bit more? Do I try weakening you a little bit? Tell you what, let's bring out Pampor. Because you know Lick. Lick's not going to be strong, and I think there is a chance it can paralyze Riolu. Because I really want to try and catch this Riolu now, because that took quite a bit of time to try and find. Also, if I hold down... I thought you can hold down a button to see what move that is, but never mind. Okay, just going to constantly use Foresight, that's fine. We'll just give you a nice little lick. That didn't work. Alright, we'll try one more lick. Oh good, using Endure. Okay, that's perfect, actually. The only problem is you have to make a guess and see when it's going to use it. Okay, it's not paralyzed, but we'll give it a go anyway. I've only got 3 Pokeballs, but I do have, I think, at least 1 Great Ball, so we'll hopefully see if we can catch it. Ooh, I broke out. Okay, I think what I might do, just to see if I can catch this Riolu, I'm going to use a potion on Pikachu. And just hope that Riolu ends up attacking and hopefully gets paralyzed. I think that'll be my best bet to catch this Riolu. I'm not going to let this Riolu out of my sight. Of course it's not activating. Alright, just play nice. Let's just play nice. See, we want to be friends. See, we want to be friends. We just want to be friends, don't we? We just want to be friends. Oh, but you keep using all these pointless attacks. I don't want to throw more... I don't really want to throw any Pokeballs right now. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Now let's try catching you again. Now that you're paralyzed, this should, hopefully, make things a little bit easier. Oh no, don't use a potion. Use a Pokeball. But I've only got 2 Pokeballs and 1 Great Ball, so if this fails, this would have been a huge waste of time. Okay, good. Phew. Riolu was caught. Nice. Well, that took a lot longer than it probably should have done. But hey, it's the way it goes. Anyway, Riolu, the Emanation Pokemon, it uses the shapes of auras, which change according to emotion, to communicate with others. You've been transferred to the box, but I'm absolutely going to be bringing you back. But now that I've finally got the Riolu, I think it's time to head back to Santalune, heal up our Pokemon, and then finally take on the gym leader and see if we can get our first badge of the Kalos region.